of Chapter 9b Part 1. So we're looking at just different displays of data and which type of data works with a certain display of data. So if you have a look here, you've got, oh, you can't see my pointer. Oh no, okay, I'll just put it here. Yeah. So if you can see here, there's going to be different types of graphs for certain types of data. So not all graphs will work for the data that you got or that you're working with, okay? And there's different types for categorical and numerical, and hopefully we'll be able to draw some of them as well. All right, so really quickly, again, actually, we don't need to look at that. We just did that. Actually, should look at that real quick. So for categorical data, you can see that it's good to use a frequency table, bar chart, segmented chart, or a dot plot. And then for numerical data, it's good to use frequency tables as well, histograms, dot plots, stem and leaf plots, and your box plots. Okay, but we'll quickly go through that again as we go through the lesson. Let's go to slide number 9. I can see here different types of displays. So here is a frequency table. Okay, that is a frequency table. This is a dot plot because it's got dots. Bar chart looks like this. So it's literally just bars. Okay, and you can see that there's gaps between the bars, yeah, for your bar chart. And this is a segmented bar chart. Segmented bar chart, we don't really use in year 11. So in year, what I would like you to really focus on is just these three in year 11, but we will go through it in year 10 this year. Okay, next part. And there'll be some notes here that you might need to write really quickly, okay? Shh. Is this blank on your notes? No, good, okay. So just really quickly, you've got data up here. So this is categorical data, okay? And the question says you need to make a frequency table and then put that in a bar chart. So basically, all you have to do in your frequency table is write down how much of each item there is, as we've got there. And then to figure out the percentage, so in any frequency table, you got to have the variable, the frequency, and then the percentage. You must have those three. Okay, and I can see that in order to get the percentage, it's just going to be the frequency divided by the total, and then you times it by 100. So you can see that that's what they did here. Frequency divided by total times 100, and it's 30%. Same with red, 5 divided by 10 times 100 is 50%. Like that. And then 2 for yellow, 2 divided by 10 times 100 is 20. So that's that. And just keep in mind when you do your bar charts, you have to make sure, okay, that there are gaps in between. Okay, these are proper bar charts. You can't have a bar chart with that are together because that's a histogram. Okay. Let's keep going. Segmented bar chart, similar thing. Okay, you've got your different variables here in the chart, and basically you're just splitting it up based on how much there is of that color. So I think previously we saw that there was 3 blue, sorry. So that will go up to 3. Yeah. There was 5 red, I believe it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 red, and then 2 yellow. And you can see there's 3 blue, there's 5 red, and there's 2 that are yellow. Okay, and then as a dot plot, really easy. You just have your variables like that. Okay, and then you've got your dots for the number of items for each of those variables. Okay, 3 blue, 5 red, 2 yellow. Okay, and now for numerical data. So data that is numerical or is used has numbers with actual value. So you can actually use frequency tables as well, but the difference is you can see in my frequency table. Can anyone tell me how do you read these numbers here?
0 to 9.
Good. 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, and then 30 to 39, 40 to 50. Okay? Just make sure you understand that that's how it's read. You can put the numbers there in the end, but typically you don't. I can't.
So,
Yep.
it's asking at write the frequency tables with 10 intervals.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely intervals of 10. What about intervals of 5? What would that be? 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 20, then you would write it like this. So you'd go 0 to be 0 there. That'll be 5. This is really hard to write. 10, 15, sorry. And then that'll be, so on and so forth. If it was intervals of 6, that would be 0 to 5, 6 to 7, no, 6 to 12, sorry. No, that's a lot. 6 to 11, and so on and so forth, So, but generally, you'll find in year 11 that it's intervals of 5, 10, or 20. That's really as most as it'll go. So just use that. Dot plots as well, you can use for numerical data. Stem and leaf plots, I'm not entirely sure if we've done them before in year 9, but we do use them, especially in year 11. Just understand what it means. So the stem is kind of like your tens, and the leaf represents your ones units. So let's say, for example, the number, this number here, 1, 2, would actually be in 12. Okay, 1, 9 means 19. Okay. 3, 0 means 30. Okay. Box plots, we'll get into more of that later on. And then histogram, see the difference here? Histogram and bar chart. Histogram has a gap. Histogram has no gap, sorry. But bar charts have gaps. Why do you guys think there's a gap here though? Down here.
No data.
There's no data there. Okay. Cool. All right. Is this blank in your notes? The next slide. Slide number 13.
No.
Okay, good. So as a frequency table, I can see my numbers here go from 9 all the way to 40. And I think it would be safe to say that I might use intervals of 10 for this. Yeah, let's use that. So our frequency table will use intervals of 10. So that means here, 0 to 9, you've got 2 numbers. 10 to 19, you've got 5. 20 to 29, you have 4. 30 to 40, you have 4. Okay, and that's how we find our percentages. And drawing the histogram for it. There's the histogram. So from 0 to 9, having a look at this section here. Okay, 0 to 9, you've got 2 numbers, So the 2 numbers there, 0 to 9. And then you've got 10 to 19, you've got 5 numbers. 20 to 29, 4 numbers, and then 30 to 40 is also 4 numbers. So again, just make sure histogram, you're working with a range of numbers. Watch out for the variables down here. Okay. All right, next one. Really easy, stem and leaf plot. Is this one blank? I don't think this is. It's not blank. Okay, good. Just make sure you understand how to read your stem and leaf. Shh. Okay, the key tells you how to read it. If this key was like this, like 2-5 equals 2.5, then that means a number like this would be read as 3.2. Okay, so the key is very important in determining how to read your stem and leaf plot.
Saxon test when we do a stem and leaf plot.
Would you have to write a key? Yes. Yep, you have to write a key. All right, really easy. So this first one that represents all the numbers from 0 to 9. So you've got obviously 2 numbers, 9, 9. The second lot here, okay, will be all the numbers that have like the teens. So the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 19. So you've got 10, 18, 18, 19. So there's 4 of them. 5, sorry. Next set or next line here, so it's your 20s. Next set will be your 30s. Next set will be your 40s. Okay, and then as a dot plot, just make sure when you do a dot plot that you actually cover all of the numbers. Don't skip them and go. Don't skip any numbers. Just cover all your numbers in your number line. Yeah, don't go like 9 and then 20. And then 25, and then 40, for example. Okay, that's not right. Make sure you cover all your numbers by doing a proper number line, like that. And median is the middle number.
For a dot plot, can you do it like 5 intervals like that?
Yeah, you can do intervals of 5 in a dot plot. Just don't skip any numbers. Okay, and there is your median, is just the middle number. Do you know how to find the middle number? Let's find the middle number. In case you guys didn't know, and I'm not sure if this is in your notes, if you want to find the position, so the position of the median, it's going to be n plus 1 divided by 2. What that is just basically the number of numbers plus 1 divided by 2. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 numbers. If you do 15 plus 1 divided by 2, that equals 8. So it's going to be the 8th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th number is the median. 8 isn't the median. That's just the position of the median. Let's move on. Box plots. Yeah, we'll look into that next time. And we'll look into that one next time as well. So that was basically chapter 9b part 1. Now, part B, 9b part 2. I think this is the one that we can do notes for. Because we haven't done